Hello and welcome. My name is Priscilla from Crystalthingsheal, here to do your 2022 year prediction. So we're going to get overall messages for the year, and then we're going to do the first half of the year breakdown and the second half of the year breakdown, okay? For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who follow me, thank you. I appreciate you more than you know. Let's see. Friendly reminders that tarot is for guidance and entertainment purposes only. Therefore, not responsible for what you do after your reading. However, I'm here for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out Crystalthingsheal.com, where you can book directly on the site for a session. You don't have to wait for my approval. What else? What else? Oh, cards do fly out like crazy. That's okay. Usually not this crazy. So I actually tried to do your video, and then I didn't like the initial message, to be quite honest. So I kind of was like, all right, we're going to do another one. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. Ladies, what do I love? Moon. This is actually the same, not the same type of, this is a different message, but I can tell it was related to the last one. All right, so for lots of my Geminis, some of you might be getting engaged in 2022, by the way. But right now, you guys are kind of coming in together, or you guys are agreeing to be together. However, you're both still very defensive. So this is likely someone that you already knew and kind of maybe had some issues with in the past. Okay? So, you could have had a couple attempts and it hasn't been working out, and you decide to give it another go. But I don't know if you guys trust each other yet. You definitely don't want to be alone. You could be with a water sign. Someone who's probably, they could be a healer, a counselor, an author, even. You guys are like psychically connected. And don't worry, this whole video is not going to be a love reading, but this is the message coming out now, don't worry. What I mean by that is if one person's thinking about the other other maybe you're like, you know, either start thinking about them too, or you might be at the store and be like, oh, I should get this for them or whatever. But it's because they're thinking you're telepathically communicating. Lots of sexual chemistry. That it's even like one of your driving forces together. Definitely a water sign in your, whoever this is for. So I'm going to be bold here, and I'm going to say this. For those of you who are dating a water sign, and not all of you, because, you know, not everyone can get, like, you know, engaged or whatever. But whoever this is for so far, I definitely see you marrying this person. 100%. And you might be getting engaged in 2022. So whoever that's for, why don't you trust each other then? Let's go into that, and then we'll go into the next group of people. So, why don't we trust each other? Because there's been, like, delays. You guys are, like, complicated. So you have to, like, really go within yourself to solve these issues that you have. You still have things to sort out. But you have like a Wheel of Fortune type of thing here. It's like the karma. You have to learn these lessons. It was like inevitable. Right? The rise and the fall, like you guys, like I said, I felt like you guys, see, you guys do not trust each other. But I feel like you don't trust each other for two different reasons. But anyways, what I was saying was, the rise and the fall, like the ups and the downs that you guys have had. It was all to teach you lessons or to teach you about yourselves or like that. But the problem is that I see either you or them are stubborn or both. You never know. So you kind of have to prove what it takes. And I don't think you want to. When it comes down to it, I think that's going to be really hard for you. Because you're going to have to suck up some pride. Oh, yeah, I'm in my living room, so you're going to hear puppies in the background. Disclaimer. But you guys are meant to go places. It's going to take a little bit. You guys are also supposed to travel together. Like, you may have already planned a trip with this person. But I definitely see you guys going on a trip. Why do I hear that? Going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship. It's Little Einstein. Little Einstein. But this is going to happen after you guys have balance. You got to let go of the control. It's like both people want to control the situation in one way, shape, or form. And like one person wants to break free, but not from the relationship. Just like they just want to be free. And then the other person doesn't, right? This is different love languages. You have to learn how to communicate, how to work with each other. Because right now you guys are not on the same page. See, but all that's changing. Don't self-sabotage the situation. Like, don't fuck it up because you're being too stubborn. Because I feel like you've already kind of betrayed this person once before. And it could be the other way around, don't get me wrong. But I'm telling you what I'm picking up on, that's what it is. And I don't think you did it with that intention. I think you have good intentions, but the other person feels betrayed, or vice versa. Like, you may feel betrayed by them. What do you need to know about that? It has the possibility to be a beautiful situation, but right now it's like borderline toxic. You guys really need to communicate better in order to get what you want before the other person gets disinterested. I see lots of forward movement. It's just you got to get past that hump, okay? I'm going to move to the next group of people because I feel like you got the message that you need to hear for that, whoever that was for. All right, what about our single folks? And then we'll go to the month-to-month breakdown. Single folks. Single folks, stay determined on the goals that you want in 2022. Because things are going to be happening to you that you've been waiting for a long time. But in 2022, it's going to feel like it's almost too good to be true. It's like, believe in the impossible, right? Because all the hard work that you did is starting to pay off. So there's going to be it's going to boost your confidence. It's going to start within the next few weeks. So it's going to start like right off in January. But you need to like hold it together, right? I was talking about the Pisces reading and I was saying that when things are new, you need to nurture it like a baby, right? The olive branch. Wow. The biggest thing here is your spirit guides. They want you to, whatever you believe in, the universe, spirit guides, God, whatever. You need to surrender. They want you to like just trust that it's going to work out. Because it is. Okay? So whether this is a new job, you know, career move, a house, a relationship, actually I don't feel like this is a relationship. Any of those other things I mentioned, just trust it's going to work out because you are really going to be happy with the outcome. It's going to feel like it's too good to be true. See? You've reached the finish line. So it's basically one chapter is closing out, a new one starting, right? So let's go into the month-to-month breakdown, or half of the year breakdown, and other half of the year breakdown. How do I want to do this? Let's use these cards. All right, first half of the year. See how that's going to go. Let's get a card for January, please. One more. For my lovely Geminis. I would love to have like Christmas music in the background, but I'm not trying to get copyrighted. January, please, for Gemini. February. I'm gonna put it this way. Oh. March. I'm gonna let you guys know in just a second. April. May. June. All right. So in January, you guys have a decision to make, okay? I'm going to put this like this because I'm going to go into each one. In January, there's a decision to make. What kind of decision? A little clarification, please. And whatever decision you make is going to go really well for you, okay? So if you're stressed or worried about something that you have to do in January, just know it's going to go good for you. One more card. I don't even think you need one more card. Financially, okay, it's going to put you in a good financial place. It's going to be very stable for you. So take your time when making this decision, because I think if you're careful and you don't rush into it, it's going to work really well for you. In February, I see that there's going to be, you're going to be letting go of burdens, right? So it's kind of like where you thought things were over in one area. Little did you know, it was like a blessing in disguise happens where you actually grow from the experience and you're able to manifest what you want. But you don't see it coming, or you don't feel it coming. What is this? Why is it all in reverse? Guys, don't turn down an opportunity because you feel like it's too good to be true. Because I feel like you're going to regret it if you do. It's like you're in pain or you're stressed out or whatever, right? And you manifest something like a saving grace. And then the saving grace comes and you're like, no, this can't be. And then you turn it down. You have the devil and the sun here. Can we clarify one more? Yeah. All right. So basically, like I said, don't think because something sounds too good that it's not even possible. Okay? And we talked about that in the beginning of the reading with the in your oracle cards. You're getting a good opportunity that's continuously giving you the stability that you need and whatnot. And it'll make you extremely happy because it's what you manifested, right? So don't poison yourself with your own thoughts. Let's go in. I should clear these as I go. That would be smarter, right? I should. March. March. Some of you are getting married in March. Others of you are battling with like self-love in March. Why? But the good thing is, like, you're getting what you want. This is conflicting right here. Why? What's happening? All right, so in March, I would save, not spend too much because I do see money going in March, okay? So you might be a little short on change, just a bit. Now, going back to that self-love thing, I don't think it's the whole month. I think you just have a moment where, like, you kind of, like, get in your feels and you're like, man, you know, I could be better, blah, 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 at this. And then you kind of get out of that. You're like, no, I am the ish. You know what I mean? And this is what I deserve. Because in the past, you were focusing on, like, what you have been through in the past, right? And then it's kind of like you reflect on it and you're like, well, that's exactly why I'm in, like, Empress mode. Even if you're a male, you know, Empress, Emperor, it doesn't matter. You're in the phase where, like, you know your worth, right? Because you went through all this, you know that you deserve growth. But I think in the beginning, you're going to be kind of in your feels, and then eventually you're like, you know what? No, like, that's exactly why I deserve X, Y, and Z. But I do want to say to save, okay? Save, don't spend much in March. Yeah, again, getting what you want. Everything that you ask for. April. The sun. It's like your whole year is full of, like, you're healing or you're going through stuff and then you're getting a saving grace. Because you have to cut people out or things out, and that's painful. It's like a painful ending that's happening over here, right? You have a 3 of Swords, a 10 of Wands, so, like, it was a lot of baggage that you were carrying, but then you have Judgment working in your favor here, right? And then in this particular Judgment, you have the sun all over. You're looking straight at it. And within the sun, you have a lotus flower. And what does the lotus flower do? The lotus flower blooms at night in the darkness through the mud. Okay? So it's like you went through the mud, you treaded through that so you can blossom. So you're finding what you love again, what you like and what you don't like too. You're learning the lesson here in April is you're learning what to put your effort in and what not to put your effort in. It's going to be full of that. choices, right? Lots of choices. And the reason why is because you're focusing on the long term. For those of you, I'm just not even going to say those of you, because I'm not even going to single it out. I'm seeing what I'm seeing. A good number of you are really going to be sure about who you want to marry at this time by April. Some of you are actually attending a wedding too in April, or you might be doing both, really. All right. April, May, healing is taking place in May. And you're becoming more passionate about what you want, right? You're being more action driven because you're in a really good place. You're being happier. And you're moving quickly. You're on it now. And what's really cool is that you're getting the reciprocation that you wanted. And also you are reciprocating. It's an equal give and take happening here. But it's kind of like it wouldn't have happened unless you went through that really shitty time in the past. It's the center of what's making this all happen. If you can see how I'm laying it out, right? I'm going to put that here. It's like in the past, well, you went through a lot. Yeah, we got that. And then there's someone who, for some of you, all right, this is for some of you. This is not for all of you. For some of you, you tried being in a relationship with someone and you guys were not seeing eye to eye at all. And the person left, or you left them, whatever it may be. And it's almost like that, for some reason, was a turning point in your life that gave you the perspective that you needed so you can put this action in now. It's like you had to experience that single life to see which one is the most valuable. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I don't want to say that people aren't being devalued. They're not being devalued. Anyways, you know you're not stuck now at this point. Also, you're very sexually attracted to them. Side note. All right. June. Your birthday season. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Knight of Coins. All right. Obviously celebrating. Sure. Celebrating. Money's coming in. Family's looking good. A lot of money coming in June. Is this your thoughts or is this actually happening? Oh, I feel like it's your thoughts. You're stressing yourself out. I don't know why, because I see all this greatness here and then I see you stressing yourself out here, right? This is how your reading starts. And then you have the Empress. Right? That's awesome. Having a grand old time. And then beneath the surface, these are your thoughts. So this might be someone who has high anxiety. It's like, even though things are going great and all that, money's coming in and all that, now you're stressed out about that. It's just part of who you are. There's the card. Some of you might be moving in June. A lot of you are moving in June. There's another group of people that might be engaged in June. Or at least establishing a long-term partnership. And then there's a select few of you. This one's not many because I'm not even putting it with this group of cards that do end up being single at this time. But it's kind of like you, at first you're disappointed and then you enjoy the whole single life thing. For some reason, this month is going to require patience and balance within yourself. All right, let's go to the second half of the year. Oops. Ah, what was that? Second half of the year, thank you. One more. Pause, because my back is killing me. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. July. August. September. That is a lot of cards for September. I'm not taking all those. Again. September. Thank you. October. November. December. July. You're pissed off in July. Or someone's pissed off. I think it's you. You're pissed off in July because something ends. And you're just not happy about it. It's like instead of being sad, you're just pissed. Because a cycle completed, right? This could be different for a bunch of you. This could be a job. This could be a relationship. This could be a lot of things. But there's something that ends here and you're not happy about it. Yeah. You're not happy about it at all. Okay? I just heard I worked so hard. But it's for the best. I see that here's the stressing you out. As you know, here's you're pissed off because something ended. Here, obviously, it hurts. It's, you know, shaking your world up, whatever. It's stressing you out. There's a lot of anxiety happening here. Again, you're reacting out of anger here, okay? You're being stubborn. Because she's stubborn and he's stubborn. This is the personality you're taking on this month. But your guides are telling you that it ended for the best. It's like, somehow a favor was being done for you because you weren't getting the clarity that you needed. So someone could have lied to you and that pissed you off. And you were just juggling too much and you weren't seeing that for yourself. So this was potentially divinely guided. I'm sorry about all the squeaking in the background. They're a little active in the morning time. July. August. I don't know, I felt like I need to shuffle again, but here we are. All right, so in August, you're starting to not overthink as much. It's like you're tired of the overthinking. You're tired of the fighting. That's the real thing, right? It's like there's still a lot of fighting going on because in July, those are like fighting characters. You have the Queen of Swords. She's always ready for a battle, right? She's quick to tell someone off. And then you have the Emperor. Like, hello, he's the Emperor. Yeah, he's going to battle. You're still carrying that over to the next month. But you kind of have to just kind of let it go and start from scratch again. I know that's going to be easier said than done, but it's necessary for things to move forward. It's because, you know, all this overthinking and all that is going to hold you back. Whereas you have the Chariot here, so this is forward movement. Focus on your work. Like, sure, you lost one battle, okay? But if you focus on your work, there's like no way for someone to like treat you wrong. All right, I think in the past month, you trusted someone lied to you, okay? And it pissed you off, whatever, and then you don't trust people, blah, blah, blah. So you're fighting with them, etc. But if you focus on your work as a neutral field, right? So it's always going to be a safe place. It's kind of like, look at this card. You got the shitty people, the shit talkers over here, but it's not affecting you because you're at work. So there you are. Sorry, I had a phone call. I had to cancel it. So you're feeling a little stuck this month, okay? Was that August? September, October, November, December. Yeah. September. In September, you have multiple opportunities coming your way, and you're not looking at either one of them. You're turning down an offer. But it's because you might have multiple suitors who are trying to like hook up with you or whatever, and you have your eye on the prize already. Or for some of you, you're enjoying being single. You're enjoying focusing on your money. Even if it's the long road, that's the road that you're taking. Because you know change is about to happen, or it's happening now at this point. For a good number of you is because you have your eye on the prize for one particular person. You guys stress yourself out so much. You're looking good. You are definitely looking good. In September, people are like, okay, look at you, you're doing good or whatever. Like, sure, you still have your moments that you stress yourself out and all that. You kind of get off social media completely, I think. But when you do come back, everyone's like, damn, looking fly. All right, October. Sex life, not up to par. However, happiness is. It's just not a priority anymore because you know that there's a higher purpose or higher meaning. And you're so happy, like it doesn't even matter. I just heard some of you might be having a baby. Or getting someone pregnant, or, you know, or being pregnant in October. Things are going really well for you in October. Some of you might be in a relationship with someone from like a different culture or something like that. And then someone might have twins. Or get pregnant with twins. They're not going to be identical. Whoever this is for, they're not going to be identical. They're going to look a little different. If they're not twins, they're very close in age. What do they call that? There's a name for that. No, not Irish twins. I forgot what they're called. See, look. 2 kids. Here's one, but around the same age. Someone's getting knocked up with twins, or getting someone else knocked up with twins. What about the ones who aren't? For the ones who aren't, this could be 2 new beginnings happening, or like 2 things that are taking off this month. Was this October? Yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. So if you're not getting knocked up in October, or getting someone else knocked up in October, it's 2 new beginnings that are happening. 2 new beginnings. That's the only thing that's coming to my mind. November, super happy. Like, one of the happiest months of the year for you. You're happy because you're not single, for a lot of you. And now you have, like, better opportunities coming your way. So, like, whereas before you turned it down, now you're considering it. You're like, now this is what I'm talking about. You might have an accent because I don't know where that came from. And what's happening is you're really standing in your position, in your power, should I say, because you've been through a lot of things, but all the obstacles are being lifted for you. So it's kind of like a clear pathway to get what you want in life, right? And it's almost like you always knew that it was going to come. That's why you're able to sit in your power like that. Wow. Some of you have like a beautiful love connection that is like just flourishing this month. See? All the burdens or whatever, they're gone. They're out. They're way out, even out of the camera. Whoa. You started from scratch at one point. Now, not so much, right? The change came about, the one that we talked about a couple months ago. Stress is out of the way, so that's over here too. It's a new... Oh my god, what song is that? It's a new life, a new way. That's not the lyrics, but that's what's coming to your head. Is that Spirit? Like the Disney movie Spirit? It's like when he meets that other horse and then like they're running together. And he's experiencing freedom. That's what's happening for you. So this could be, I didn't see financial cards, but it could be financial freedom, but I feel like this is more emotional. Could be emotional because it is financial freedom. Who knows? December. How are we leaving the month? You're on a journey. You have some unexpected things happening in December, okay? That might stress you out a bit. So plan for that. There is a new beginning happening, but I don't think you see it coming. You're looking forward to 2023. Why is there so much stress in December? That's a good problem to have. So you're stressed because you have all these opportunities coming your way and you don't know what to choose, or they're like just coming at you from all different angles and directions. And you're like, I don't know. I don't trust any of them. It's going to require you to, like, remember that trust thing we talked about a while ago? It's coming back up, right? It might be from someone, one of the opportunities might be from someone that pissed you off in the past. So you don't trust them, but you have to let your guard down because their offer's really good. All right, so my suggestion here is, it probably is from that person that pissed you off in the past. I think you're going to be handed an opportunity from someone who you normally would not have, or you normally like don't trust, or, you know, kind of fucked up in the past or whatever. And now it's like an offer it's too good to pass up. So don't turn it down right away. If you need to stress about it and think it over, do it. Because I see you, whatever this is, it's going to be with you for a long time. And you are going to be very passionate about it. And you're going to handle it beautifully. I don't know why those words aren't coming out. Maybe you don't handle the process beautifully, but, you know, yeah, you're stressed out. You're stressed the fuck out. It's like you're stressed out because you're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Things aren't working out for me, but then things are working out for you. Okay? So take your time before making this decision. Don't, like, say no right away. That's going to be your reading, guys. Happy 2022. Until next time. Bye.